All right. Thank you for joining me again or joining me for the first time. I'm digging. And yep, this is the vibe. And I never really know what I am going to talk about because I think I'm going to talk about one thing and it ends up being that I talk about another thing. So, I guess you're just gonna have to read the title of the video and ask yourself, is this something that you might want to know or not want to know? Okay, I was gonna make one video and I thought, no, I gotta make two videos. And this just came to me all of a sudden. And I guess it really wasn't all of a sudden. I've had a really long day today. A great day, loved it. I had an awesome day. I had both of two of my granddaughters, both sisters, with me here today. And we're talking 7-month-old, 4-year-old, 8-month-old, 4-year-old. And I am going, or maybe she's a little bit older, not too much older. Yeah, maybe 9. I kind of lose sense of time. And some people say to me, my life is boring. When we talk and catch up. And when I think about it, I think, yeah, I guess, hey, I know I'm just like exhausted, from most of me. I mean, look at this. I'm going to bed. It's late night. So this is a reason for this. And most always. And then I thought to myself this evening, jeepers, why don't I just turn it into late night DTV? And that would be late night digging the vibe. Because I always seem to make them at night. So maybe I should start my day later. And do a midnight, late night podcast. Because it's usually anywhere between 12 and 5 in the morning, we'll say. Okay. So, I came across this particular site. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you how I came about with one of the videos. And maybe I should make that one first because it's shorter. I don't know. I do know that it came about, I was pouring myself a glass of sangria. And if you don't know what sangria is, it is a combination of wine, beer, and fruit. And it's a really nice blend. And who would have thunk it? Serious, I've been drinking these since I was like 16 years old. And they've gone in fad and out of fad, in fad and out of fad. And throughout all of it, sangria is obviously a preferred beverage because it's been around for a long time, and it's nice, it's fruity, it's light. And okay, so I am going to make the short video. And I got to thinking as I was pouring this, because I thought, I really like this drink. It's like only 7% alcohol. So it's low on the bar, but I'm not looking to, get intoxicated. I'm looking just to wind down, say my piece, spread the love, and go to sleep. That's it. That's my goal. Okay, so as I was doing this, now I'm actually going to have a drink. I'm sorry, but I am talking and I've had a long day. I thought, man, Jesus gets a real bad rap. And I'm not laughing because it's funny, because it's not funny, because he really does. I mean, the guy went through all that he went through, and you're still questioning, like, maybe, you know what I mean? And where did this maybe come from? Where did this whole idea that the guy became a drag, or was a real drag, or was so pompous and pious that when you imagined that when you walked by the man you would have to stiffen up in fear that he might be able to see right through you or read you. I mean, let's get real. That's the real reason, and I know that. I know that for a fact. I understand the psyche, and I look at the world and I go, okay, I get it. You would make somebody uncool, right? Pretty lame in terms, but, right? And I'm thinking to myself, when did Jesus become boring? When did he get the ooh, Emmanuel? Ooh, and actually, and some of you don't jump on me about Yeshua. You know what I mean? Or say, hey, this pronunciation, that enunciation, that's not where it's at. It really isn't. I sometimes just chuckle. I read some stuff and I go, man, they don't get it. And I'm not saying that to be ignorant. I'm saying it because it's in our faces and we don't grasp it. And myself, I thrive on it. Like I want love in my life, and I think it's good to feel good and to feel loved and supported and, happy. And the fact that you can trust and you can share and, really enjoy life for what life really is, the purpose, the reason for this. And I keep going back to it. Our incarnation, we have to stop and just give that just this much space, give it a thought that it might be a possibility. So I thought to myself, I'm like, wow, man, the guy really got it bad. And what we did, I don't want to keep harping on that because that just makes my, that doesn't work for me. My skin crawls and everything else like that. To think that somebody human could go that dark, that deep in their psyche where they would want or have the desire to do that to another human being. Like, I understand in those times it was, that punishment, but the fact that it was that punishment, we're gonna knock the guy because we weren't born yet? Like, that's pretty shallow of us. Like, we're conceited, right? As a species. And they say, what proof? What proof do you have? And I'm going to share the proof, and then I'm going to wrap it up on that. And I'm sure glad I did this one first. I thought to myself, as I poured this glass of, it tastes like grape juice, to me anyway. And it is. Was it not him at a wedding that all the wine was drunk up, everybody drank it up, and they went through all that wine, and it was, party just got started, what are we gonna do? This is a wedding, like we can only give them as much as food that we have. And didn't the story go that I think it was his mother, that she was there, and it only makes sense. It must have been family, friends, obviously. They said, hey, Jesus, you think you could do that? Can you do that for these folks? It's their wedding. He didn't have any problem with that. He turned it all into wine. And they went, oh, man. So you've been saving the best for last. I mean, there's a blessing all the way around for everybody involved. Everybody involved. How could he not have loved love? Everybody being festive and true and genuinely loving one another. And wonderful. And I thought, okay, now, if I was ever at a wedding, a birthday, a baptism, a celebration of some sort, and we ran out of wine, okay, and my brother said, hey, watch this, fill it all up with water, watch, and then, boom, turned it all into wine. The only thing I have to say to that is, cheers. That's right. So I will say cheers, Emmanuel, my brother, from the original mother. I've always said that. And he knows it. He's my Lord. You know, he's my brother and he's my Lord. And that's a fact, Jack. You know, and wait till everybody figures out how old he really is. And it blew me away. Nobody believed me ever when I would share this, and I'm going to make another video of it. And I seeked for it. And I looked and looked for it, and I couldn't find it. And then one day I was watching a documentary, and there it was. And I remember I was shocked, I was stunned. I believed I had been laying down, and I sat up because I could not believe it, that after all these years, I knew there was record of it. I had seen it. And if I had seen it, it had to have record. I know that, or I wouldn't have seen it. It wouldn't have showed me. And I say they because it's different times, different people, angels, ancients. To me, they're all people. I might not be using the right word, but everybody's alive. Everybody exists. And why does there have to be a separation between earth and heaven? I don't understand why. And I don't think Jesus did either. Because, if he was a drag and he was a party pooper, okay, and he wasn't cool in the moment when it counted, he had their back because they were so happy in the moment, and he knew it was the right thing to do because there was genuine love in the room. And if his mother was there, obviously it was family and or friend. So the next time anybody says, Jesus, oh God, don't start with that. Well, first of all, he was a human being. So that isn't the proper word. It shouldn't be that. Don't start about him. But it still doesn't make it right. Okay? Now, this is my interpretation. And he did this. Check it out. It is in the Bible. Check it out. It is there. Then tell me what a drag. Tell me what a drag he is. Okay? And until then, seriously, check it out. Huh? See ya. You know what to do. Right? Say good night. You can you can share, you can subscribe. Okay, and then I'm going to get to this other one that has to do with, oh man, well, first of all, Nibiru. Second, wow, people's opinions and what they really think. And the stupid argument about flat earth or round earth. Seriously, okay? Now, I don't want to be a thorn in anybody's side, right? I don't. But I want to say, why is that question even out there? Why is it that nobody can find an answer to that? Why? There again, that's information that has been hidden, and that is history. And what that history is about a battle All right, and it's in Scripture if you actually pay attention. Now, God made the earth, and it was good. It was all good. Then Lucy decided he had a problem. He was going to throw it over, right? Okay, so that's what it's about. That and proof. What's the proof? Everybody always wants the proof. Why is it the way that it is? And how are we sleeping? Okay, so, like I said, think about what I said. Jesus really is cool. I know that at a party, if he felt it justified, that he felt replenishing the wine was the right thing, and he did it, it's good in my books. Okay, ciao, bye. Ciao, ciao. Let's see you. It's digging. Alright, so just stay with me. Like I said, you can like the video, you could share the video, you could even subscribe. And is this real? Is it live? Yeah, it is. Okay, one more video to go and then I'm going night night. Ciao, ciao.